Do not doubt Derrick Henry. I repeat, do not doubt Derrick Henry. I'm going to show you why you should not, or you should not have been doubting Derrick Henry from the beginning. I'm going to make that point 2 points. Well, 2 points, two ideas, whatever. The first one is this. This narrative or notion that Alabama running backs are not successful in the NFL or that they flame out is false. I'm going to show it to you very simply. As you look at all the premier running backs that Nick Saban's had since he's been at Alabama and sent to the NFL, only 2 of them are not currently in the NFL, and one of them was based on his own decision. Here we go. I'm going to walk you through it. Glenn Coffey, 2008, led Alabama with 1,383 rushing yards, was selected in the 3rd round of the NFL draft by the San Francisco 49ers. He had a great rookie season, He did pretty well running behind Frank Gore. And they were expecting him to have a bigger role the next season. He decided to retire and to become a minister. He didn't leave because he wasn't any good. He decided to leave to pursue a different life calling. Can't fault him for that, but he did not flame out. 2, Mark Ingram. Albeit he started out pretty slowly, injuries and whatnot. He's come along really well the past 2 years, solid rushing years in a pass-heavy offense, along with catching a lot of passes to make a big impact with that Saints offense. No flame out. Mark Ingram is doing well. His career is probably beginning to take off. His career average is actually, even with the bad 3 seasons to begin, has been 4.3 average yards per carry. Not a flame out, guys. 3, Trent Richardson. He had a good rookie season, and then he kind of fell off, had personal issues. Things didn't go his way, caught a bad break. You can call him a bust. I just say he caught a bad break. Maybe he can get a turnaround. Hopefully. We'll see what happens with him. So that's 1. But then you got Eddie Lacy right behind him. This guy, first 2 seasons in the NFL, over 1,000 yards rushing. This guy making an impact in the Packers offense, taking a load off Aaron Rodgers, leading the team. They're in the playoffs, playing well. Not a flame out. Good running back. Last year, he had his issues with weight and conditioning. This offseason, he's already got that back down. I'm expecting him to have a good season and continue to have a great career. Not a flame out, guys. Then you got T.J. Yeldon. Rookie season last year, rushed for like 740 yards, I believe, making an impact in that Jaguars offense. Hopefully this year he can bring it a step further and go rush for over 1,000. But he's had okay start to his season, and he should just get better. Not a flame out. Still in the NFL, doing well. Then you got Jocelyn Fowler last year, who's also drafted. He's an H-back/fullback-like role, so he's not really more like a running back, but he's still in the NFL and doing pretty good. This year, we had Derrick Henry. As we can see from the preseason game, he's showcasing some of the talent that he has shown at Alabama, so I don't understand, where people get this idea from. So if you're going to base Derrick Henry's production based off what former Alabama running backs have done, then he should at the least be decent based on what the other running backs of Alabama have done so far. Not that he's going to be bad. He should be good based on past success. So that's my first point. The second point is this. Derrick Henry himself has proven people wrong his whole career. In high school, they told him that he couldn't be a running back, that he was too big, 6'3", 242 pounds, that he should be a defensive end because his body type just wouldn't be a running back. But he wanted to play running back, and look what he did. Set the national high school record for most rushing yards were over 4,000. Ridiculous number. And so this guy can run. He comes to Alabama. Nick Saban said he can be a running back. He decides to do so. His freshman season, he didn't play a lot. Had a lot of running backs on the roster. And he was a little frustrated, but he broke out in that Oklahoma game where he ran the ball so well, over 100 yards, caught long touchdown pass. And he showcased his talent. And Nick Saban said, we got to get this guy on the field more. So the next season, where he split carries with T.J. Yeldon, he was actually the backup, but he outrushed T.J. Yeldon. They both almost had 1,000 yards, but he outrushed T.J. Yeldon, and he played really well. And I was like, man, look at this guy. If we can get him working out a little bit more in that backfield, it'll be great. 2015 season comes around, 2,200 rushing yards, sets the SEC record for most rushing yards in the season, running over and past people all season long, showcasing his vision. People like to say it's the offensive line, but if you look at that offensive line, it wasn't as good as people try to make it out to be. Yes, they will blow up in some big holes every once in a while. But other than that, Derrick Henry had to do a lot of shifting and fighting around. You can see it in the Ole Miss game. They were just like knocking our linemen back. These guys weren't as good as they used to be. And so Derrick Henry had to do a lot of creating, using his big body to fall forward. And not only that, but in the open field, this guy is outrunning people 6'3", 242 pounds. He may be lean in the lower body, but he makes up for it with his upper body strength and the speed. In the play against Mississippi State, he outran the angle on the safety. That safety had the angle on him. Go watch the Mississippi State game from last year. Derrick Henry outran the angle on the safety at 6'3", 242 pounds. This guy has been the real deal. And as long as people keep doubting, I believe he's going to keep proving people wrong. Watch Derrick Henry's going to have a big season this year, his rookie season. As long as DeMarco Murray doesn't take all the carries, look for Derrick Henry to have a good season. Brian said it first. Thank you.